screen, trainer locked in tight. Every stream we bring the fight. MrsHardclaws by my side. We suffer together, that's our vibe. No fake hype, just real sweat. This is as good as it gets. I'm Hardclaws, watch me fight. Full gas power, sprint and bite. Lots of spiking, feeling right. Pure explosion, pure delight. This is where we come alive. Feel the beat and feel the drive. Welcome to the stream right now. Let's go, let's ride, show me how. So too easy or full attack. Some days the legs won't cut me slack. Real talk flowing, keeping it true. Pain face moment breaking through. Raw power, explosive speed. Flat roads and sprints, all I need. Surge hills, tension rises. Hardclaws, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I'm Hardclaws, feel the rush. Full send power, time to hush. Pull up trainer, join the ride. Morning or night, let's go, we'll ride. I'm Hardclaws, feel the rush. Full send power, time to hush. Pull up a trainer, join the ride. Morning or night, let's go, we're right. Been gaming since the Atari days. Traded joysticks for the cycling pain. Zwift on screen, trainer locked in tight. Every stream we bring the fight. MrsHardclaws by my side. We suffer together, that's our vibe. No fake hype, just real sweat. This is as good as it gets. I'm Hardclaws, watch me fight. Full gas power, sprint and bite. Lots of spiking, feeling right. Pure explosion, pure delight. This is where we come alive. Feel the beat and feel the drive. Welcome to the stream right now. Let's go, let's ride, show me how. So too easy or full attack. Some days the legs won't cut me slack. Real talk flowing, keeping it true. Pain face moment breaking through. Raw power, explosive speed. Flat roads and sprints, all I need. Surge hills, tension rises. Hardclaws, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I'm Hardclaws, feel the rush. Full send power, time to hush. Pull up trainer, join the ride. Morning or night, let's go, we're right.
Howdy, 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 ho. Oh yeah. Ooh. Hey, Slinker. How we doing? You forget to sleep, do you? Hey Fizz, how you doing? Hey Derp, how we doing? Hey Fizz, I had to get on a ride just for you so you had someone to raid to. Didn't want to leave you high and dry. Yeah.
He's the late redeemer.
Yeah, well you got to get on with Peter in an hour's time
25 laps,
for the handover.
jungle creator. He's the ultimate achiever. Wow. Peter's here. Let's start the show. Pedaling fast. Watch him go.
Alexa, turn on the floor fan, please.
Okay.
How long is it going to be packed away for?
Good evening, Matthew.
Alexa, stop. Ah, nice. Oh, that's still a bit away though. Yeah, exactly. Have you been riding outdoors? Nice. As long as you're doing something, that's the main thing. Getting yourself out there. Fuck if I know, Stinker. Jesus, man. 40 minutes, that's just a random one. You sure you don't want to know my 42 minute instead? Fucking hell. I wouldn't even have a clue of that. To be honest, I don't go looking for that stuff very much. Lately, I've just been riding. And where I end up, I end up. Let me see if I can see. See what the 90 days are. I'll see what Zwift Power tells me. My profile for my 90 days. So my 40 minute for the last 90 days stinker, 273. 273 for the last 40 days for the last 90 days for 40 minutes, and 310 for 30 minutes. We doing, Grim? How we doing? Are you on tonight? Doing a run, doing a ride later? Yeah, that's it, Stinker. That 30 minutes is only going to get stronger. Don't worry. Oh, very good. Did you do a spin down Stinker on your trainer? Yeah. You're asking all the big questions, man. Uh, 304. It's 304 at the moment. Exert has me at Exert got me at 312. So stinker, like on Zwift, my ZFTP is 304, 3.67 watt per kilo, and my ZMAP is 374 at 4.52. My VO2 max is 58. But yeah, you really need to make sure, Tinker, that you do a factory spin down on your kicker. Wow, Peter, he's on a kicker core 1. Did you buy it new, Stinker, or was it second hand? The trainer. Third hand. The Stinker said yesterday or something that he did like a bloody 340 average 5 minutes. Got the machine. Oh, Stinker isn't a troll. Good fella. How dare you speak about one of BK mods like that, saying he's a troll. Wow. Tinker won't even disclose his age to us. Won't even give us a freaking ballpark. He could be a 14-year-old kid. How much your weight, Stinker? Some of the raw power can be dependent on your weight though as well. Heavier you are, the higher your raw power can be. I'm old and washed up anyway. We just survive now. My glory days are over. Now I ride for fitness, health. Yeah, so weight can definitely help keep your numbers up higher as well. When it comes to raw power. Oh, I didn't want to say that though, Graham. You might be old and washed up though, but you still got a big booty. Nice. Yeah, I've been like plateau for about a month, I reckon. Around the 80.5 to 81.5, 82. I've just been rocking and rolling around there. But this week I'm attempting to try and push it under 80. That's the plan. Actually, to be honest, if I don't eat anything stupid after a ride tonight, I could potentially push under 80 kilo tomorrow. So I was 80.7 this morning, and I think my intake today is only around 2,500, 2,600 carbs, and we're only probably about 800, maybe 900 sodium. I mean, that was calories before. 2,500, 2,600 calories. I think about maybe 300 carbs today. 170, 180 protein. But I'm already sitting at 3,500 calories burnt. So I'll be on track to be burning, or like at least a deficit of maybe somewhere between 1,500 and 2,000 calories today, deficit. Just trying to get rid of this excess water and bloat. I'm sitting here riding with Maria for the fat burn over carb burn. Gotta remember those stinker. I'm doing that at 10 kilos lighter. Well, maybe closer to 12 kilos lighter. Alexa, what's 273 divided by 80.7?
273 divided by 80.7 is approximately 3.3829.
Alexa, what's 263 divided by 92?
263 divided by 92 is approximately 2.8587.
There. So you've got 0.5 watt per kilo lower than I am over your 40 minutes. That's what that you need to do. More than that. Yeah, that's pretty much trim what I have been eating. Chicken. Like I do rice, jasmine rice. So steamed jasmine rice in the rice cooker with carrots, broccoli, cauliflower. And it's either chicken or beef. In Zwift it does, yeah. But like that's what you're comparing it, right? Because see, when you talk about raw watts, right? When you're talking about raw watts, the more weight you have behind you, generally the higher your raw watts. The heavier people tend to have a higher FTP than lower weight riders. But once the gradient goes up and weight becomes a factor, you want a better watt per kilo ratio. Then generally the heavier you are as well, endurance and fatigue will generally set in as well sooner than a fitter, lighter person. Your challenge though is losing weight but being able to maintain your raw power number. Like I got that 20-minute all-time increase the other week at this weight. So I'm putting out, in some instances, more raw power at this lower weight than I did at a higher weight. That's what would be good, like once I finally get the weight right down to where I want it and I'm in maintenance and I'm bloody eating similar calories to what I'm burning, so we're going to be really fueled nicely. That's when we will really start to see the gains then. So right now these gains that we see, these are all done in a bloody massive calorie deficit. So we're not fully fueled. I wouldn't be a monster, but I'll do alright. I started at the end of January, like 27th of January. Yeah, like over 10 kilos. I lost most of that in the first month. Month to 2 months, I lost most of it. I think our aim here tonight is to at least 40 Ks. I was at 80.7 this morning. The lowest I've been down since then is I did hit 80 kilos flat the day I went away for those few days I was away for. I did hit 80 kilos. So Easter ruined me a little bit and pushed me back up. Yeah, where you are now is basically where I started. Like, it is hard. You do go through cravings and all that, but just wanting to eat particular foods, and you see foods that you want to eat. Like, for what? To get over that feeling. Get over those cravings and stuff. Probably like about 2 weeks. But I still get them now. Like, every now and then, I'll feel like something. I'd come down from 91, like, straight away. Within the first 2 weeks, I think I lost like 4 kilos in the first 2 weeks. Just from being in a calorie deficit and watching what I eat. I basically lost 11 kilos in 2.5 months. I think is what I lost. 11 kilos in 2.5 months. And at the moment, I just pretty much I've been maintaining the weight. Because I've been monitoring how much protein and carbs and everything I'm eating and what I'm burning each day, I actually feel good. Like my legs aren't sore. I've been doing 470 to 500 kilometers a week at the moment, and the legs don't feel sore at all.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Alexa, stop. So I'm like recovering really well. That's what you need to know though. You need to know what you're burning, how much carbs you're using up versus how much fats. Making sure you're not overdoing the carbs. Making sure you're definitely getting the protein in that you need. Get all that right, then your body just naturally recovers and you're ready to go the next day. Yeah, exactly. See, I make sure when I ride, I set myself those targets, like in the morning. Like I've got to burn at least 1,000 calories. So that was always the target every morning when I rode. Burn at least 1,000 calories. Well, it's not a case of eating above. When you want to lose weight, we're going to be eating a deficit. We're going to be eating less calories than we're burning. Like at first, I was in 1,000 to a 1,500 calorie deficit the first like 2 weeks, like every day. Still was hitting my protein and carb targets, but it's really, really tough. In that much deficit. That definitely did help burning 1,000 calories every ride. Yeah, exactly. So on rest days, I still burn 2,500 to 3,000 calories on a rest day. And so normally eating probably about 2,000 calories on a rest day. Normally my rest day involves bloody doing housework though. I still end up burning calories, just not cycling calories. I've already had dinner tonight, but after I finish riding, I got this low carb calorie ice cream that I have. I can have that for dessert. Then I got a drink mix that I have before bed. That's what I got left for the night. Yeah, it is hard though. Easter didn't help. I did consume quite a lot of Easter eggs over Easter. I think I'll burn close to 700 calories from this ride if I just stick to doing 40 Ks. Because we will be back on in the morning. So I'll be back on riding in 11 hours time. I just want to get down at the moment to about 78 and a half, and then I can hit maintenance and then just try and end up at 80 kilos eating one, like basically eating 1-to-1 calories in, calories out. That's the goal. I'm going to be sitting around 80 kilos and then just ride. And then I might end up doing, once I get to that point, then I may end up doing more racing then as well. Like, you know, maybe I might do ZRL or something again. I don't know. Have to see. Yeah, exactly. Because that's the thing. I want to do more racing to burn more extra calories. So maybe then on a ride day, instead of just doing like 1,000, 1,100 calories, then maybe we start burning 1,500 to 2,000 calories. Yeah, true. I'm just lucky that gaming is boring at the moment. There's not really any decent games out that sucks you up your time. Now, would I be doing a double ride now if there was a decent game to play? Maybe not. Oh, my bike's probably slightly on an incline. How I've got it set up. I don't do none of that. No gym work, nothing. Let's ride my bike. Maybe every now and then I might do some push-ups, but very rarely. It's purely just riding my bike. My PR is like over 1600. Actually, to be honest, my PR is like over 1700 for 5 second. Not for 5 second, no. To be honest, a high 5 second power is pretty useless in Zwift. You ain't waiting until the last 5 seconds to fucking go for an all-out sprint. I don't think so. There's probably a clip of me hitting 2000 watts though. We got 10Ks to go. Yeah, probably when I was hitting some of those bigger numbers I was. That's when I was in the 90s. Unfortunately on Zwift, you don't win a lot of races from having that high raw power like that. That 15, 30 second power. A lot of sprints go for pretty far out. It's not that hard to make like an impressive looking number if you know how to do it. Like, what's your max power that you've seen yourself hit?
Samurai sword on my back. You don't know how to act. Maybe you should relax. Maybe you should relapse. Just kidding. Stop, 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 stop. Stop, 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 stop. Stop, 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 stop. Stop, stop,
Yeah.
stop, stop.
The 1 2 2 1, right?
Stop, 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 stop.
That was like 1400, right?
Stop, stop.
You see, if you know how to do it, it's not as difficult to see a high number. If you've got a really good kick, right? So if you can kick really hard and fast and you use a smaller gear, you can make the power really spike up and see a big number from a really quick kick.
Stop, 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 stop. Stop, 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 stop. Stop, 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 stop. Stop, 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 stop.
No, not downhill.
Stop, 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 stop.
You want some type of resistance.
Stop, 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 stop. Stop, 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 stop. Stop, 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 stop. Stop, 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 stop.
Like, see, like these. These are good to do it on because you're using the resistance of the hill to push against.
Stop, 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 stop.
If you do it on a downhill, all you're going to just do is spin out your gear. I told someone before, right? If you want to like improve your 5-second power, right? They want to improve your 5-second power. All you need to do is sit here and let me wait for Maria to catch up so I don't lose Maria. Yeah. So all you want to do, right? You want to improve your 5-second power. That's how you do it. This literally practicing your kick. Because the higher you can kick power wise, then naturally by the time you get to 5 seconds, you're going to get a higher 5-second average too. And then you end up saying you kick for a second, then eventually you start kicking for 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 4 seconds. So then what you can do for a 1-second kick, you eventually extend that into a 5-second kick. But see, I don't practice any sprints or anything like that. I don't practice it, train it. I'm just lucky that I naturally can sprint. But I don't have to worry about going and doing that type of stuff. And the stronger I get, then not necessarily the bigger power I'll do in the sprint, but the longer I'll be able to hold a higher power. That's what I need to work on more. Not big power. I'd rather do, say, 1400 watts for 15 seconds than do 1600 watts for 5 and then blow. Try and do 1200 watts to 30 instead. Been a good cruisy ride. Get that nice little pop up for the night. And the final kilometer. Not 760 for 1 minute. Maybe one day. Who knows? Does it say? My 90-day 1 minute is only 554. This is my 90-day 1 minute, 554. And I did that on the 2nd of May. So only a couple of days ago I did that. My all-time 1 minute, 660. Oh, according to Zwift power. We'll see in a second once I finish this ride. I'll see in a look at a second to see what my all-time actually is. So 40 Ks, 650 calories. I think, Stinker, if I was to do specifically just be aiming to do my best 1 minute possible, I could do I reckon I can hit 760. But that would basically be just doing a warm up just to get the legs going and purely dropping everything into 1 minute. Everything that I got. But that's kind of, when you think about it, that's kind of faking it a bit, right? If you were to do that. Alexa, turn off the fans.
Okay.
Did you feel like these efforts... Alexa, turn off the aircon.
Okay.
Yeah, you feel like these efforts should come from an actual proper session. A proper race, ride, where you get 1 minute PRs, 5 minute PRs and all that. Not just trying to go all out for 1 minute and then you're basically done and you call it a day. Well, let's see. Let's see what this tells me. 1 minute was. Yes, that's fine. On here it says 660, right? 1 minute. But is that true? Oh. Yeah, see by this it says my best 1 minute is 660, right? But see that 59 seconds? 730. So we could definitely get pretty close to it. This is what I have for like dessert, right? Beanie Licks, vanilla bean, right? Do it? No, you can't see it properly. But it's basically only got 45 milligrams of sodium in it. It's only got 0.9 grams of carbs. And it's probably only, I think it's about 60 calories, maybe? Alexa, how many calories is 438 kilojoules?
438. Now, one of
That makes sense. That makes no sense. It's probably about 200. But I have these other ones, right? These are only 66 calories. But these ones are 66 calories and have 22 milligrams of sodium, but they got more carbs. These are 3.2 grams of carbs, these ones. But if you want a good protein hit, we got these ones. 4 grams of protein in that. 4 grams of protein. Only 49 milligrams of sodium, but this one's about probably about 400 calories, but it's pretty thick. It's like, this is heavy. Yeah, they are. They are good. So for dessert, those first, like those vanilla ones, I basically can have 2 of them for dessert. And be nowhere near my limits, which is good. It means I still get dessert, you know, while we're dieting. What we like. Alright, let me see. I doubt there is anybody around, but there could be. Let's see. Or maybe. Oh, there is people around. Seen CF Bunny for a while. Let's go to CF Bunny. Alright, let's get out of here. We're gonna go raid CF Bunny. I'll be back in the morning though. So we'll be back in riding in about 10 hours time. An hour's time, we'll be back. Let's get out of here.
Another stream is winding down. Thanks for hanging around. We pushed the watts, we made it through. Couldn't do it without you. MrsHardclaws right here with me. This community is family. Real effort, real sweat, real ride. Thanks for being by our side. That's a wrap, we're signing off. Legs are done but hearts are full. Thanks for every single mile, every chat and every smile. Until we meet again real soon, morning, night or afternoon. Hardclaws out, we'll see you then. Can't wait to ride with you again. Save your legs, recover right. We'll be back, another ride. Keep on spinning, keep the dream. See you next time on the stream.